So in the previous classes we had already discussed about the earth, the formation of the earth and the movement of the earth, that is the rotation and the revolution. So now in this class we will discuss about the eclipses and how the eclipse formation takes place. So we all know that the earth moves around the sun and the moon revolves around the earth. So when they are revolving, like when the earth is revolving around the sun or the moon is revolving around the earth, they keeps on changing their position. That means their position is changing. So while revolving, when the position changes, sometimes they are changing the position in such a way that the one heavenly body is hidden by the shadow of another heavenly body. So that time the eclipse formation takes place, or we can say that an eclipse is the partial or complete hiding of one heavenly body by the shadow of another heavenly body. In the previous class I had told you already, the heavenly body, the sun, the moon, the earth, the stars, all these are known as, all the planets, these are known as heavenly body. So eclipse is the partial or complete hiding of heavenly body, one heavenly body, by the shadow of another heavenly body. And we are seeing two types of eclipses, that is solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. So eclipse is the partial or complete hiding. Partial means only a part. Partial means only a part, or complete hiding of one heavenly body by the shadow of another heavenly body. And we are seeing two types of eclipse, that is solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. So now we will see how these solar eclipse and lunar eclipse are formed. Before that we should know how shadow is formed. So we have seen the shadow of our own, we have seen the shadow of so many objects like buildings, our books, hand, legs. Even if when we are walking on the road and in a clear sunny day we can see our own shadow. So shadow is formed when some object is coming in the path of the light, and through that object's light cannot pass. So there are some objects through which light cannot pass, and some objects are there through which light can pass. So shadow is formed in case of the objects from which light cannot pass. So if a object comes in the path of light through which light cannot pass, that time the shadow of the object is formed. Like human body, you have seen your own shadow, or you can take your hand in a clear sunny day, you can take your hand and you can see the shadow of your hand, because through your hand the light cannot pass. That is why your shadow of your hand is formed, or shadow of our body is formed. So similarly here also shadow of one heavenly body is formed, because heavenly body, they also cannot pass, the through them light cannot pass. Through the heavenly body light cannot pass, so that the shadow is formed. So a small example again I am giving. See, the light is passing, you can see that the light is passing. Now I will keep a object through which light cannot pass. So this is our pen cape, this is our pen cape through which light cannot pass. So now you see, I had kept the pen in the path of the light, I had kept the pen cape in the path of the light, and this is the object through which light cannot pass. When an object is coming in the path of the light through which light cannot pass, its shadow is formed. So now you can see the shadow of the cape. Similarly, when any object through which light cannot pass, it comes in the path of the light, its shadow is formed. Even heavenly body, when heavenly body comes in the path of the sunlight, so they cannot pass the sunlight, that is why their shadow is formed. And we are telling that the eclipses are formed. So eclipses are formed by the shadow of the heavenly body, which is formed when they comes in the path of the sunlight, and through them the sunlight cannot pass. So we will see how solar eclipse takes place. So we know that the earth is revolving around the sun and the moon is revolving around the earth. So while revolving, sometimes moon comes in between the sun and the earth. So while revolving, moon sometimes come in between the sun and the earth. Usually it doesn't come, but sometimes when it comes, it blocks the sunlight. Through the moon, light cannot pass to the earth. So when moon comes in between the sun and the earth, it blocks the light, and the sunlight is not reaching to the earth. So sunlight is not able to reach to the earth. That time a solar eclipse takes place, because the moon makes a small shadow on the earth, and being on the earth we are seeing that the sun appears to be get covered slowly, or we are saying that the sun is covering by a shadow. The sun is getting covered by a shadow. That is why solar eclipse takes place. Solar eclipse takes place because when moon comes in between the sun and the earth, and the sunlight is not able to reach to the earth, because moon is there in the path of the sunlight, which is not able to pass the sunlight. That is why its shadow is formed. I had told you the objects which cannot pass the sunlight, if that object comes in the path of the light, a shadow is formed. So moon doesn't pass the sunlight, so when it comes in between the sun and the earth, it is blocking the sunlight of the sun from reaching the earth and creating, and a shadow is formed. A shadow is formed on the earth, and we are seeing that the sun is getting covered slowly. So you can see here, so you can see the moon comes in between the sun and the earth, and when the moon comes, so the sunlight is not able to reach to the earth because of the moon blocks the sunlight from reaching the earth, and its shadow is formed on the earth. When its shadow is formed on the earth, we can say that the solar eclipse takes place because the sun appears to get covered slowly. So similarly in lunar eclipse, the earth comes in between the sun and the moon. Usually earth doesn't come in between the sun and moon, but sometimes it comes between the sun and the moon, and that time lunar eclipse takes place. So here also the same way, the sunlight is coming but it is not able to reach to the moon. The earth is blocking the sunlight and earth's shadow is formed. So here we can see that the moon passes through the earth's shadow and lunar eclipse takes place. So here you can see this earth is present, earth is coming in between the sun and the moon has to pass through the earth's shadow. When earth is coming in between the sun and the moon, it is also blocking some of the sunlight. It is also blocking some of the sunlight, and the moon has to pass through the earth's shadow. That time lunar eclipse takes place. During solar eclipse, moon comes in between the sun and the earth, and during lunar eclipse, earth comes between the sun and the moon. So during solar eclipse, moon's shadow is formed on the earth, and during lunar eclipse, earth's shadow is formed. So this is the basic difference between the solar eclipse and lunar eclipse, and I hope now you are clear about how these are formed. When moon comes in between the sun and the earth, its shadow is formed. Its shadow is formed on the earth, and we are seeing that the sun is getting covered slowly. So that is called solar eclipse. When earth comes between the sun and the moon, earth's shadow is formed, and the moon has to pass through the earth's shadow. That time the lunar eclipse takes place. Along with this, read your book also, so that you will be more clear about the eclipses, and write the question answer in your copy and learn them.